Okay, cool. So far, things look okay. Maybe it's a little overexposed. Maybe we should turn the ISO a tiny bit down. Yeah, it's definitely overexposing that white. So let's fix that. Boop. There we go. That looks better. Yeah, it looks better. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure nothing was overexposed. Oh, let's turn this on. Got some decorative lighting going on. Okay. Yeah, things are coming together better. Let's turn this lamp on. Bamp. Okay. Okay. Getting a little bit of atmosphere going on. A little bit of atmosphere. A little bit of atmosphere. This is a new stream setup. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. I hope someone joins so I can figure out whether or not my audio works. Cause I don't know. Does my audio work? Let me know. Okay, we got the overhead. That looks crooked as hell. That looks much less crooked. That looks, you know what, you take those. Oh, we have people here. Can you hear me all right? How's the audio? I need feedback. New stream setup. New stream setup. You're good? Okay. Okay, sweets. This is for one of the microphones. I'm gonna switch to the other microphone, and we're gonna try the other microphone as well. Microphone 2, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. How is the audio for microphone number 2? Yay, nay, what dost thou say? It should definitely have a different sound profile, like the Gateron plush. Oh, thank you too. That's also good. Oh, sweet. Okay. Thank you so much, Milky Stream. Yeah, the Gateron plush is it's a nice little touch. Nice little touch. Mr. Ron over here. Always gonna be on the corner of this desk, which is my new stream setup. This is gonna be how I'm gonna be doing my my streams. What up? What up, Torres? What up? Thanks guys. Welcome to my new stream setup. This is how things are gonna be. Whether I'm building a keyboard or doing any kind of show, I'm gonna be standing right here, working on a board. You know, we got the normal, we got the A cam, you know, and we also got the hands and pans kind of cam, right? Right. And if you're really crazy, you got the close up. Yeah. You don't need the close up. Close up's probably a bit too much, huh? Overhead so bright. Yeah, it's okay. Overhead camera's too bright. This one's too. Yeah, well, that's pretty bright. Damn. Doesn't look as bright in my screen. Let's change that though. ISO down to 200. There we go. Hopefully that makes it a little bit better. Not too overdone. Here's the A cam. This whole setup is wireless. My computer's on the other side of the room. How's the video quality? Doesn't look perfect, but it looks Twitch acceptable, right? Would we say that's a fair assessment for the quality of the audio, or not the video? I mean. I got the dramatic fade to black. Fade from black. Ooh, there we go. Okay, nice. He streams. Hello, J Chef. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm just testing out this new setup, making sure everything looks okay, everything sounds okay, audio-wise. So right now I'm using this microphone. A few people verified. I'm gonna verify the other microphone again. Now I'm switching to my lav, so if I get farther away, you guys should still hear me the same volume because this one's on my chest. You just don't see it. It's behind my clothes. But I'm wearing my lav so I can walk around. I can do a walk and talk dramatically. I can be like, yeah, you know what grinds my switches when there's non-magnetic screws? Who ships keyboards without non-magnetic screws? I'm spending $500 on an unbuilt custom and there's no magnetic screw. Can you believe that? Oh, they can turn around away from camera dramatically, but you guys can still hear me because I have a lav mic on. Yeah, we're good? Lav clearer and louder. Shotguns too. Oh, it's not a shotgun. It's a cardio. I can change it. Let's go to the. So this is the table mic. So it's too soft, too quiet. Okay, let's make this a little louder. I just don't want to get too loud. Up to. How's this? This is up. I have no like indicator on this side of the equation for the audio of how it sounds. This is purely off you and I together. You and I together. Oh, the only reason I have this though, for the most part, is so I can do this. Sorry, let me turn it off. This is why I have this. That's why. That's why, in case you didn't hear that. But usually it's going to be up and out of frame like that. Yeah, so most of the time it's just going to be the lav. I could do picture in picture. I don't think I need to. Right, this is the A. We got the B. And we got the dramatic C when I need to make a insane point directly to the chat, straight at you guys. Yeah. Oh, thanks for the notification. Oh, I don't see notifications on my phone. Oh no. Wait, events. Can I see it here? Hey, Geo, 4 months. Thanks so much. Okay. I got my little remote. Let's see overhead. So I can show you, right? I can see my chat here, my events here. Ooh, see, I see J Chef, right? And then I got my remote so I can control my OBS because I'm not on my computer. My computer's across the road. It's wireless. The video feed is going wirelessly from my mini mobile setup right here to my computer, doing the stream all to the internet. Oh, I love this. This is great so far. But for wireless video, so the video signal is wireless. How's the video quality? It's definitely going to be slightly degraded compared to my old setup, but I'd like to think, hopefully, it's still within the realm of acceptability. Yay, nay? Audio sync is slightly off. Okay, looks fine. The audio sync is off. Oh, I know why the audio sync would be off. The only way to fix the audio sync would probably be to switch the camera to 1080. And so right now it's 1080 downscaled to 4K, but if I have it 1080 natively out, it crops everything twice as tight as it currently is right now, which is the issue. 0.1 to 0.2 off. Ooh, yeah, I don't think, at the moment, I don't think I can do anything to really do much about it for now. But it's definitely something I'll look into a little bit more. So normal new stream setup is I'm yeah. So that's hopefully going to be the whole plan. A lot of my videos as well is going to have this whole thing, because now when I record a video, I can record both an A roll as well as a top down if I'm trying to show something in like a review where I'm like, oh, no, review, and today I'm talking about let's see how it works, right? I can kind of record two things at once, which is going to be great. Going to be A plus. Yeah. Hopefully everything will be A plus. So far, nothing is syncing right now, right? Everything is what you guys can see my tools. So if I'm like, oh, let's go solder something, right? I'm gonna grab my soldering station, or I'm like, oh, I'm gonna desolder something. Grab my desoldering gun. I got my screwdrivers and stuff, right? I got some keyboard arts and non-keyboard art. You know, getting some color up in here, up in this jazz. Okay, so but lav is the move. Softer, louder. I don't know, Geo. You typically say everyone is too soft. Is this how's the volume coming from the lav? It's kind of coming from the chest, so it might be a bit more bassy. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing with my voice, my tone. But is it clear? Okay, that's good. Oh, it is. I'm sweaty. I just got home from work. I just opened and set everything up real quick. I've been like running around, just like plugging things in. Wow, plugged in. The only bad part about the setup is you guys can actually see how fat I am, which is a problem. So I need to start working out. I need to get stream fit, you know? Stream fit. That's what all the cool kids do. That, or I just make a virtual, 2D VTuber version of myself, and then I'll always be skinny. So, you call that a plus? Hey, what up, Shri? What's Shrinam? How are you doing today? Green screen it out. I mean, in the future, I can key in because behind me, let me just turn this light off, move it back, because in the future, when I record live, I do have... Oh no, I shouldn't do this now. I don't know what you guys are gonna do to me. Oh well. See, so like I got a little green screen here. I fixed the lighting because it's really hard to key when there's shadows. But I do have a green screen that I can use. Go up, go up, go up. Don't catch on the backdrop. Just tuck that up in there. Yeah, I'm happy you're able to join one of my streams, but this is kind of this is a test run. Does this setup actually work? Has my investment in this kind of worked? So I need to move the camera. I don't know if this looks kind of ugly with this in frame. Probably need to get another piece of art up there, or some kind of color splash. Maybe instead of like having this lit, I can like give this one of these and be like super YouTuber, bam, right? I got that. I got this, right? You know what I'm saying? Now I'm like everyone. Now I'm like every other video star. Is that board really white? It looks washed out from the top view, and the top view, not sure if it's you or me. Let's find out. Here's the overhead. It is the NK. This is E white. Yes, it is the NK65 I showed at the KeyCon Virtual. Yeah, it is kind of washed out. Can you guys see the engraving? I can't see my preview window very well because it's across the room. Can you guys read where it says novel keys right here? I can't tell if it's legible. Yeah, you can see it. If you can barely see it, because if you can see it, then I know it's not too blown out. But if you can't see it, it's definitely blown out. Here's the top. Because yeah, what I changed with this layout is I was worried about that overexposure. Because normally on my old setup, my camera right here, right, I actually would also have a light right here to illuminate. But that's because I was in the den, as I call it, the workbench den, and everything there is kind of darker. Here it's much more open and lighter because I can get more lights across the room. I got one light, I got two lights, I got three lights, I got four lights on me, and it's kind of warm. Hey, at least fall and winter are coming up, right? See, the best and worst part, actually probably for you guys, the best part is when I have my like 3 to 4 hour streams of me fixing something, I'm going to be standing the whole time or leaning on the table the whole time because there's no chair. There's no chair or stool here. I just have to stand here and solder stuff, desolder stuff, fiddle with switches, fiddle with whatever. And we're all doing it, right here like this, leaning over on the table and working on it. You guys can see my little head poking the frame every now and then, right? I think it's looking pretty good though. It's okay if I'm standing for like 3 hours every now and then, like once a week when I get my regular schedule. I could get a stool because I do technically have a matching stool to this table. Okay, let's see. Because I mean, I have this guy here, right? But it's like no padding. Like this physically hurts to sit on for a long time. But I could raise it a little bit. This is an option, maybe for a longer stream. Unfortunately, this table does not go up and down. This is a set height table. So I mean, if I'm standing the whole time, I mean, I will have to do a little bit of reaching downwards, but it's not that bad because at fully relaxed, this is fully relaxed, right? Other than holding my arms up. So it's just down there. It's not too bad. I mean, as long as I'm not, doing this the whole time and trying to work on something high. So. You guys want to see a keyboard? You guys want to see this is test stream slash the Huey, I don't know. Ask me about my keyboards. I wish this table can go up and down. That'd be so convenient. I just raised it the perfect height for if I'm working up something really close and small, something normal and relaxed. Did I get any cool keyboards in recent? Oh yeah, what do you guys think about the color splash in the corner? Should it be a color like this? Or do I just have it white and, onto the tools and stuff? What do you guys like better? Here, option A, or option B. And B is just colored. It doesn't have to be blue. Like, I'm not always going to be blue and, what is this, seafoam green, right? It's just going to be maybe, blue and orange because they're complementary. No, it's the other one. You guys know what I mean. Color splash, says J Chef. Okay. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. B. Okay, color splash also. Okay, so you guys like the little color in the corner? Okay, let's change it up. No, not red. That looks okay. Let's put this. Then I can change this one to like. I just stand in front of this. Radiates behind me. Color splash. Okay. Nice. Nice. 10 Peaches. Thank you for the 6-month sub. Sorry I didn't see that earlier. I have to switch between. So on my remote, I have to switch between my events, like when people sub and stuff or donate, and then my chat. The chat doesn't show it. So it's kind of annoying actually. That like I have to go back and forth to look at them. Two phones. That might have to be the move. I was actually considering getting a tablet for all that stuff. No, thanks, Pudsey. This whole setup is wireless. My computer's across the room. So this is a wireless video feed that you guys are seeing. It's going to my little mini setup here, and then it's going over across the room for encoding. So I get to walk around, talk around. I got a lav on, so I can walk and talk and be like, oh, keyboards these days, and then we can work on a keyboard together, soldering, desoldering, and like, oh no, something fucked up. Oh, dramatic close up, way too close, dramatic close up. And then we're just gonna go back here because this is much chill of a. Fire tablets don't have the Google Play Store though, right? Cheap Android tablets like $75. I thought I think the Fire tablets are like the best for the budget, but I guess if they run on their own modified version, so in theory you should be able to sideload, right? I think you can sideload. Oh, okay, maybe an Amazon the Fire 7-inch might not be a bad option for Prime Day. I feel like you should be able to sideload. I mean, the Fire OS is built on Android, if I remember correctly, so. Ron is the coolest. Look at Ron chilling here. I wish I had more like keyboard stuff I could kind of put, because this is a pretty big table, and even on the overhead view, right? Primarily we'd be working on this area. Is it in frame? Oh yeah, this little black thing. These are plugs, so I can plug in my soldering iron. I can plug in a fume extractor. Plug in my desoldering iron. I have 6 slots here, so I will need to get a phone charger plugged in because I'm at 42% battery right now. Oh, refurbished iPad might be a good option. Oh, thank you for the How To Geek link. Gee, I'll look that up. How To Geek. Google Play on Amazon Fire. Okay. Better for the long run for refurb iPad. Is it? iPads are supported for usually 3 years before they're dropped. I'm not sure how long the Fire ones are though. I think the newest generation isn't even the last generation isn't even 3 years old. So I'll have to take my time and decide. But yeah, Gio's right. Prime Day is coming up, so I got some choices. What do you guys think? Any improvements? I know it's hard to recommend any improvements since we're not like building something right now or like doing something crazy. I'll just just show off a board, I guess. Like, oh, look, I got GMK Livia Plus Plus recently, and on this episode, look, it's my Plus Plus light theme and my Plus Plus dark. How's the colors look? Colors look okay? I'm trying to squint and see, but I can't tell. Oh, I can see my face enter frame. That's scary. But yeah, 10 Peaches, I'll definitely look into that too. I'll look into both refurbed iPad and the Fire. I think they look pretty good too. The colors. Oof, the classic Viper V2. I don't know, maybe we'll keep the purple and blue or something like this going for a while. Or we'll just be changing things out. but in terms of layout, I think it's pretty good. I was considering adding a fourth camera angle because I still can add, I've one more HDMI input available. So I could add a fourth one. I can also do like an overhead, and I can do, you know, how I used to do my picture-in-picture like this. Is this any good? Is the picture-in-picture too small? Or is it okay? If I was just like, if I was working on something, right? So I'd be like this. I mean, ha na na na, ha na na na, ha na na na, na 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 na. What do you guys think of the picture-in-picture? Thanks, Invis. I'm not gonna lie, I still like my Duck V2 quite a bit. My PCB still works, so it's still a great keyboard for me. I got the brass weight from Steve inside, which I really like. Got a cheap Galaxy Tab A movie machine when traveling. Oh, nice. Really, I just need a tablet so I can just, you know, see chat or notifications for stream pop up, because like otherwise I have to keep picking up my phone to actually like read it, because, you know, it's not big. It's yeah. I can't just like kind of glance to the side and read. I have to actually like take like an extra second to like, what does that say at this distance? Because it's small and it could be moving if a ton of people are chatting. Mech 11 making PCBs for them. There'll be a reliable PCB soon. Whoopah! Whoopah! Wow! Oh yeah, I love this new setup. I love that I can move and I'm not just stuck to a chair the whole time. And I can, it looks like, you know, I brought in earlier a stool, so if I need to sit to solder and desolder and build and, you know, fix a fuck up of my build for 2 hours, I can do that. So I can be like, yeah, da da da, and I can move around. I got my lav on, so you guys can still hear me without worrying where the mic is and stuff. And if I have to do like a typing sound, right, I can just be like, bam, and then a bam, bam, and then we're gonna turn off the lav and turn on this mic, bam, bam. So yeah, back to the lav, and then done with the typing sounds. Bam, we do this, and then we do this. Oh, no, what up, Kimchi Jody boy? What up? Hope you're doing good, buddy. Hope you're doing good. Thank you for the contributing to keyboards tonight with your video, by the way. It was great. Thank you so much for contributing that little, you know, that little few seconds on why you love keyboards. By the way, you missed a chest level GoPro. I mean, the GoPro would be my fourth HDMI input in. Right now, the GoPro I have, it's off screen to be right here, and it'd give me an opposite of this. So from here, you can actually see my GoPro. It's right here. It would give me it'd be the opposite view, but the opposite view looks really bad actually because it's my bed, and I usually don't make my bed because I'm lazy. I'm not gonna lie about that at all. I think this close-up view is still maybe a bit close, so I might get an arm to push this out. I'm not sure, but I know a lot of people vlog like about probably this distance-ish, this wide, because you can still see me and then things around me. But you could realize, I didn't realize you're gonna pull a BSO and write a whole college essay. The funny thing is, when BSO sent his in, he's like, I'm worried mine might be too long. His wasn't the longest. It was really good. This is good for intense moments. Oh, the close-up? That's good. Okay. Can I even do picture-in-picture for this? Oh, it's just me again. That's pointless. But yeah, I think this is gonna be a nice new stream setup because I got some motion. I can express myself in dumb, crazy ways. You know, I can play with things on screen, and it means more because, you know, on my streams when you guys see me do a lot of stuff, I'll like toss something over my shoulder onto my bed, but that's not as dramatic because you just see it leave frame. Now I can be like, screw you. That went way closer than I wanted to the camera. Hey, Bueno, hope you're doing good. Good to see you. Good to see you. Only question is why is that not a green? Oh. I know what I'm about. I know what I'm about. Yeah, I know I know what I'm about. Oh boy. Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty fun new stream thing. I think the only thing I would personally improve on, I'm gonna get a tiny fan and mount it on the rail I have right here. You can see it off screen. I need two things, improvement. Improvement number one, relocating the camera or something with this rail so it's not as obvious on frame. Secondly, mount like a mini USB powered fan just right here, just to give me a little bit of cooling. You know, I'm not like a 3080 in terms of cooling requirements, but you know, I got some Huey to me. And if you got some Huey to you, you know, you gotta keep the Huey cool. Especially since I'm probably gonna be wearing the same thing I wear every video, because at this point this is almost a uniform. Wouldn't the fourth camera be a green screen angle camera? I think I can just, nope, I don't want it. I can green screen key off my little device I have here if I set it up beforehand, technically. So I could use this current camera to key for the green screen if I wanted to. Res 2020. Constantly pulling things on my pocket. Actually, so I actually have like a little side table where I can like, because you just saw me pull the keycaps, the switches, and I can pull keycaps and do the same thing. I'm like, ah. If I pulled out, you know, like a really bad set of keycaps, I can be like, oh, this is so bad. Oh. I keep throwing it way closer than I want it to the camera, and it's kind of freaking me out because that's a decent lens I have on it, and I don't want to touch the lens. I should get a logo embroidered. Ooh, like, or an iron-on patch. Like, not bad, not bad. I probably will switch this shirt out because I think it's gonna get. I don't know, because even with this color splash behind me, I said color splash behind me. I think my gray shirt is still a little bit too gray on the background. Ned would be throwing a fit right now. Oh, Ned's gonna be throwing a fit when he sees his VOD because he's gonna be like, I can't believe I missed this. That's what Neb sometimes sounds like. It's true. You can ask him. So, yeah. You guys can see enough of the table, right? Yeah, you can see enough of the table. So this is actually still a decent view to do some stuff on. You guys can see some of my tool stuff. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna desolder something. Bam. Table good. Ooh, babe, I'm excited to. What am I gonna stream first? Oh, I have a build coming in, I think next week, for a new keyboard. It's gonna be mine, so it's gonna be fun. I'm not gonna loop switches on stream probably because that's boring. I have like 4 rebuilds to do. I got a Xeno to desolder and rebuild, CA66 to desolder, E6 V2 FE to rebuild, a Zephyr to desolder. So we're gonna have definitely some streams with this new setup to really break it in. Is the key fill light on screen left, assuming that's a, yeah, kind of a space limitation, this one here. I mean, I can kind of, let's see what we can do here, right? Let's see what we can do. Because I mean, I can always try to give a little bit more of this, but like you see more of you see more of this. I was like, that's what I was fighting between, right? Is it better to see this, or is it better to see the edge of that? The camera move to the right more. You can crop and down. It's 4K, but it's displaying. It's already doing 1080 out. I don't really want to punch in that much. I can move the camera right. You mean move the camera frame right? Is that what you mean, Max? Like from what you see rightwards, not facing the camera right. So this way. Okay, like this. I mean, it's still a little. Sorry, the focus is trying to find my face. That's why the focus is kind of bleeding in and out because it's on face track right now. That's the only thing, right? Like, am I making this a bigger deal than it actually is? That's what I'm curious about. If I'm making this a bigger deal than it is. This is better. Tripod more to the overhead is fine. Pan now to the left. If I pan to the left, I mean, then when we get back to this thing, this was the issue. This is one of my keys. It matches the player frame, so it'd be more sort of like. could zoom in just a tiny bit. Because, I mean, the front of the table, I don't think it's really anything we'd lose here. Is that punched in enough? I mean, you still get a little bit right here. But... let's see. Let's see if I just... Ooh, is this the perfect spot? Oh, the issue is, so there's one major issue. That camera is literally in the way for anything else I need to do in my life, in my room, other than this stream. After every stream and video, the tripod and camera fold up and just go right here. And then every stream, yeah. So I'll have to probably mark the carpet with some gaff tape where this is going to be. Mark on the tripod the heights. Actually, that's already marked, so that's no big issue. And then basically, before every stream, I just have to replicate this. So I think with that, we'll be fine. And now, when I start the stream, we could be like we can start like this, right? And then it'll be like, hello everyone, Man of Interest here for a wonderful keyboard stream. Thank you for joining me for Keyboard Quickie. Today on Keyboard Quickie, we're going to take a look at the Novelkeys NK65 Aluminum E-White Edition. So why did I finally take a look at the NK65? Because it's finally available in E-White. And your boy can't resist some beautiful E-White finish. So what's so magical about this board? Yeah, so it'd be something, it'd be like that, right? Make a hand-drawn sign for the intro on the table. I just start under the table and I just raise the sign up. Now I can rock. The only thing I don't have is I don't have background music control. My setup's over there, and I'm over here. I'll have to think about that. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe my love and enjoyment will fill the silence. No, that's a lie. Remotes. That's true. Yeah, I can probably use a remote for that. Depends on my DAC. Well, having a DAC or not doesn't really matter since it's going to, actually, hold on. I'm going to play music for my speakers. You probably won't hear it from my lav, though. Let's find out. Hold on. Let's play music that won't get me in trouble, as in royalty-free music. Hear the background music? It's actually a pretty soft song. Thanks, Ten Peaches. How am I so good at public speaking? I did public speaking in high school for 4 years, which I would say definitely helped my development of learning how to speak. It's definitely a skill that you have to practice, in my opinion. But everyone sucks at it to begin with. You just have to practice if you want to get better. And the shitty thing is, the only way to practice is to publicly speak. If you have a streamable source and you can mute it on a remote app, okay, just roll with music on another channel. Okay. Always gonna have level issues. You're right there. Okay. Then you can have music playing on the Streamlabs audio capture and mute it on the app. You're right. Hold on. Yeah, I have the remote on. Okay. You're right. Hold on. You're right. You're absolutely right. Hold on. Yeah. Kimchi, you have a great idea. Okay. Hold on. I know. We can do this together. I don't even need to worry about... Oh, you know what? It's not even detecting. Oh, I know how to do this. I know how to do this. Huey knows. Nope, come on, switch over. Switch over to my mixer. I said switch to my mixer, not my speakers. Here we go. No, what's 2 audio sources? Shit. Sorry for the double audio. Okay, how is the audio for the music? Probably way too loud. Is it way too loud? Oops. I just muted it. How's it right now? Loud but clear, very loud. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Testing 1, 2. Is it too soft? Oh, I have to wait for the delay. It's like a delayed back and forth. Soft. Well, it just seems to be slightly audible when I speak or when I'm doing something, like if I'm just, you know, an hour louder, a hair louder. Maybe a hair softer now. I definitely took it up more than a hair. Turn it down like 4 decimals. Turn it down 4 decimals. Okay, bud, this is all I have to work with. Eh? It's funny. That's all I have to work with. That little tiny bar where I'm like, That's why I want to get a tablet. So, because right now I have to read chat on this, and like it's small. So I need to get a tablet so I can actually like just read chat without picking up a phone or like taking like a weird like 2-second break midstream to be like, this NK65 is great. It even has magnetic screws. Oh, you're absolutely right about that comment. But did you know? Wait, hold on. Right, like if I kept having to do that every time something interesting popped up on chat, that'd be bad. So I definitely want to get some kind of tablet so I can just read text really quick, really easily. Bluetooth receiver plus 1/4-inch adapter into interface. Too bad I can't portrait mount a screen to the left of the main cam. That'd be interesting. If you drop your light panel down closer to the floor and have it shine up on the sheet, it'll better spread of light once it's panel on the stream too. Let's try that. Can't reach it, damn it. I have to go around. Put it as low as I can. I'll raise it a little bit. Hopefully it hides my million chins a little bit easier. So I lowered that light. Have it more directly to my face. Oh, the one behind me. Drop it closer to the floor. Have it shine. I actually don't think I can drop it closer to the ground right now because it's actually more. It's messier and more crowded down here than you may expect it to be. This is like I think near the depths of how low this stand can go is the issue. Yeah, this is right here, right where it is here, is now the lowest this light can go. How low is that? Is that low enough? No, it's not low enough. It's still kind of obvious when I move. Behind this sheet have space? No, there's no. Behind this sheet right here. I mean, there's space here. Space here. Right in the middle though. And behind both is my clothes. Like I actually live here. This is my room. Like right through this. Like you can see, you know, some of my shirts and stuff. My storage. Secured by Velcro because I need to make it easy for myself to live. It's messier, more crowded down here. Oh, Vegas. If I walk into this on stream, you'll know I am super drunk. If that ever happens on stream where I'm just talking, I'm just like, oh, bam, and I just, whack my hands super hard and I'm just like, yeah, right? I'm heading for a bad morning. And go ham, hang it from the ceiling, diffract light from top down. That's a possibility. I have no issues drilling into walls, as you may have figured out by my green screen. So, it's a pretty close one, Pudzy. I think it depends on the day of the week for both of us. Need a closet door. Can you fit in the closet so you can pop out and start the stream? Let's find out. If I make room, I can definitely fit. So like over here on this part of the closet, part of the stream, in the future you guys will see me do this, because over here, if I do this, I'll be like, hey guys, which keycap set should I put on the keyboard today? What do you guys think? Should I put this keycap set, this keycap set, this keycap set? Yeah, so. Why is this? This is not even a keycap set. These are switches. Hell out of here. Did something spill in the front? It did. Okay. So. Yeah. So there'll still be some of the two people, Josh with every GMK trade in existence and Huey with a grab box. I mean, if someone's like, hey Huey, you should put GMK Dolch on your board, I'd be like, GMK Dolch, here we go! If I pulled it out right now, that'd be so amazing. Will I pull it out? No. No way. No, I didn't pull it out. Okay. Bobbing for apples. How's battery on the lav mic? It's a Rode Wireless Go, so I got like 3 hours, 4 hours. It lasts a good amount of time. And if I really wanted to, I could just hook it up to USB-C and run a battery bank on my back pocket if I need to. So I'm not too worried about the battery life. Not too worried, at least. Yeah. But otherwise, I think so far music's been pretty fine with just being there in the background and existing. Technically, I have another light if I wanted to. I could do right here. It's really dim right now. No, you guys can't even tell. No, you guys can tell the difference. Yeah, slight difference. You can see it on my body if I wanted to be slightly, if I wanted less contrast. I gotta have some darkness to the colorway. Only thing missing is 20 desk mats. I mean, I don't have 20 desk mats. I have like a half dozen desk mats maybe. So like, I have some. I just want to make sure my address isn't in frame. Oh, it would be. Okay. So I have some here. Like I could like, we got, let me just move these keyboards out of the way just so nothing bad happens to them. Okay, because like I could be like, okay, GMK Serica, maybe on my next stream I can bring out an Olivia mat. That's upside down because this is one of the few mats. That's actually no, a lot of mats have a proper right way up. So you can switch to this mat, right? Yeah, move it closer. There we go, more personal. Or I can switch to. There's two mats here, but this mat. I'm at 4 so far. This one's dirty, needs to be cleaned and not big. Can't show what I'm typing on today, so I'm not typing on anything. That's true, but I am much closer to my keyboard collection than I was before. So I got that going on. And then we switch to another Olivia mat. Okay, and then what do we have still? Ooh, I like this one actually. This is like, I don't ever use this, but I like this mat. I'm actually not using a mat on my desk right now. This is the NASA mat with the worm. NASA worm. This is so clean. Look how clean that is. I'm not sponsored or affiliated with NASA. We're gonna go like old school and put my Rama canvas on, which is just a gray canvas. What else do I have left? You guys are getting a full tour of my desk mats now. Serica round 2. I wonder what changes we'll see in Serica. Will it just be just Latin base? Will we see a different... This is one of Sour's desk mats that he designed and Novel Key sold, which I really like this one too. This is a beaut. Ooh, before desk mats were popular in the community, people who've been in the community for a while will remember these. Getting tech mats. These used to be really, really popular in our community. Because we didn't have huge desk mats yet. So everyone's like, well, what's soft like a desk mat and is workable? A tech mat. And mine's super dirty because I used to do all my work on this. All my soldering, all my... I'm going to stop it there before I say something and it gets me in trouble. Here's my last actual desk mat. Is one of these B-stock ones of a Switch. That's kind of like, look how bad this quality is. Look how bad that quality is right here. Oh, that stitching quality. But yeah, tech mats used to be the shits. Bathwater overrated. Huey fluid soaked desk mats. Oh baby. But yeah, I remember everyone used to have tech mats. These were cool. These were cool. But nowadays everyone just has 20 mats they can get from Dixie Mech or Novel Keys. You had one of these, Puzzy. Which one did you have? I know a lot of people had the MP5, the AK-47 was another, MP4 was also another really popular one at the time. Unfortunately, my pile of desk mats is not that high, so it's not very impressive. The AK, ooh, that's a solid one. I was thinking I was going to get that one, but I don't know, something about the MP5 just speaks to me, you know. Oh yeah, desk mats easy. All these you can throw in the washing machine. I put all my desk mats in the washing machine if they get dirty. How do I roll all these up? I need my chat so far. How many mats at a time do you wash? I mean, wash as many as you can fit in your laundry machine, technically. You did 4 last time. What settings did you use? Because I know if you throw your desk mat in with clothes, you can be you don't have to do like delicate. I feel like, at least. Don't blame me if you ruin the desk mat though. Normal, lazy, okay, no. I usually do normal. I usually do like a just a normal medium cycle. Laundry tips with a man of interests. Oof. My laundry tip is, if it says dry cleaning, that bitch ain't ever getting clean. Da, 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 da. I'm so lazy sometimes I buy non-iron shirts. By sometimes I mean most of the time. Buy a laundry machine, try a laundry machine for your desk mat. Not bad sometimes. Yeah, no, putting desk mats in laundry machine is kind of the move. What desk mat should I actually... Wait, hold on. While I'm putting these away. Also this Sericom one I think is great unless I'm soldering because I don't want to get it dirty. I think it's a really good presentation mat. If I'm going to get something dirty, then I'll use like this camping mat, which is already kind of dirty, which you guys can see here, right? The greens aren't as crisp or anything. It's out of focus. Focus, please. Here we go. So, probably use something like this if I have to build a board. I guess another big question to consider, but maybe it doesn't matter, should the fabric on the bottom, the base fabric here, the table underneath is a gloss white, which obviously we don't want reflecting the glossy whiteness straight up into the camera. So either I can use this black fabric mat, or also have a white one. I think the black's fine. I think it looks all right. Contact paper. The thing is, I do have the corners taped up, so this doesn't like go this doesn't go anywhere. Keep all the mats on there. Pull one. You keep it all I do. I would if keyboards didn't have feet on them. Not I would. I could if keyboards didn't have feet on them. This one I need to put back in the box. And the Ramen mats going this way. I need a haircut soon. Hair's getting way too long. You know, I think my biggest mistake was I told myself, I'm not going to get a haircut until I can get a vaccine. Well, it looks like I'll have this. My hair will be growing for a while, everyone. I don't know, Jody. I don't know. Pulling out keyboards from NASA. There's one board I could do it with. But I couldn't do it here because it would grab on this table. Coward. No balls. I will. Okay. No feet. Ha ha ha. Yeah, that happened. Oh, what up, Nathan? What up? Do you like my new stream setup? It's testing things out, seeing how they look. I got my A cam. I got my overhead cam. I got my really bad dramatic close-up cam. Yeah, long time no see. Long time indeed. Yeah, I just finished setting this up today. It's pretty cool because I have a little mini setup here where I can switch all the camera stuff. And then it's actually wirelessly transmitting the video feed to my computer across the room because I didn't want to run like 50 feet of HDMI because that wouldn't look good and that's annoying. So I'm just kind of like experimenting with new things. You know, I got power here so I can solder on this desk, desolder on the desk, do all my normal keyboard stuff. Did I get a Dude, I don't have Teradek money. I don't have I would probably, mine is cheaper than the Hollyland 300, the Mars 300. Mine's cheaper than that. Man, Tear Deck. Oof. Then again, I don't need a Tear Deck because my setup isn't like 100 meters away. Yeah, my wireless thing is about 30. It's up to rated up to 50 feet. The latency, actually, the only issue with the latency is actually for the audio is actually because of my camera, not because of the wireless. And the wireless delay, by the way, is actually pretty good. Swing now. Swing now. Actually, no. The latency between my preview wirelessly and to here is really low. Wow. Need GoPro cat cam? Ooh. Oh, sorry. Oh, my bad. I just moved my hands around. It's all about the context, so it's good. I do have a GoPro set up. I mean, if I go to this cam, you can see I have a GoPro right here, but it's not plugged in to any HDMI because I just haven't got the cable yet. I don't even know if I want it here because if I'm showing this view, then it's not much to look at behind this camera. So I don't know where I'd put my I do have one more input. I just don't know where I'd put it is the issue. I was thinking maybe like a corner one on the table so you can get like a cool low shot of whatever I'm working on. That's the only thing I can think of where I'd put a fourth camera. I don't know. What does everyone think? Where would you put a? How is the stabilization on the overhead? This is me pounding the table. I mean, it should be pretty good considering the fact that the overhead camera isn't connected to the table. It's on its own, as you can see. Oh, as you saw earlier. It's on its own rail system, which is independent of this table. So, in theory, let's see if I jump up and down, whether or not, or I stomp my feet. Is the camera shaking? I don't think so. But the audio is probably annoying with my shirt moving. Overhead rig is pretty floppy. I can't tell from my preview, though. You can see the table shake. Huh. Well, there's nothing I can really do about that. Oh, I do have stabilization off. I could probably turn it on. Let's try that. Let's try turning stabilization on. Look at my tippy toes. That's embarrassing. Where are you? Where's my setting for stab? Where's my stab setting? I don't remember. Metering mode. Diffraction, compensation, luminance, digital zoom, no. Silent mode doesn't matter. Half release. I mean, I think even with stabilization, only make a minor difference, I'm pretty sure. So I don't think I'm losing out that much by not having it on right now. But it's something that we can play around with in the future once I remember. No. Remember where it is. But overall, not too worried. Yeah, the table. I think what you guys are seeing is the table itself shaking. This is the table. Let me do this. I mean, I think the only thing you should really see shake if I pound the table is, yep, this camera. Because this camera is actually mounted to the table, so, yep. Ghetto stabilization fix, thin picture. That's true. Overall, I'm not terribly worried about the top camera. I think it's going to be fine because this is a keyboard stream. I'm not going to be, hopefully shouldn't be wrecking too many things on this table. Most of those be like, like that, right? That's what I'll mostly be doing anyways, so not too shabby, not too shabby. Maybe we should do some dramatic. Nope. That makes. Why is it not doing its effect? Oh. Okay, nice little fade there. What up, Pyro? Thanks so much, man. Yeah, I got my new setup. I got some movement. I'm not stuck to a chair this whole time. I can move. I can walk. Yeah, I think it's definitely the table itself that's shaking. So I think that's all solved. I think I'll be ready for some streams coming up. I'm gonna be probably announcing. I feel about to sell jewelry. I don't have jewelry, but I do have a Ford Mustang for an APR of 18%. No, I don't. I think this will also be the new setup for This Week in Keyboards as well. For anyone who's curious about the next episode coming out, which it'll be out this week, probably Friday. Friday or Saturday is when the next This Week in Keyboards will be out, and everyone gets to see. This is basically going to be the new setup. So I'll be like, hello everyone. Well, sorry, it's not how I do it. Hello everyone, Man of Interest here with This Week and Keyboards, and we have quite a bit of news today. I know it's been a whole week and I missed last week and things, but we have a lot of news, which means we need to get straight to the news before it's too late. Good thing I got my finger pistols ready to go because we got some pew-pews and some pew-pews here, some pew-pews there. So, are you ready? You're ready for the news. Let's do This Week in Keyboards. Starting off with This Week in Keyboards is... Yeah, so that's how it go. Something like that. Well, I think, yeah, the one thing I'll definitely want to get is a small tablet, just so I don't have to keep looking at my phone to read chat. This week in Keyboards, we have another GMK interest check that is absolute garbage. There should be an IQ requirement for people to post interest checks on GeekHacks because, come on, who are putting these colors together? Who thinks this is a good theme? Like, holy crap, weebs can make better key sets than this. And yet this is an interest check? The community these days, you know what I'm saying? The community these days. Thanks, Budsy, for the 2 months of that of the sub, by the way. Second month of sub. If you're reading iSeason 2020, you're doing it wrong. Funny comment. This person watches me on YouTube, so they probably won't see. But on my last This Week in Keyboards asked, should I keep covering desk mats? And someone commented on the video. I actually read every comment. And they commented, you should cover desk mats because if I don't cover it, someone else will cover it and they'll steal the market. And I'm like, the leaps in that logic. Somehow, if I don't cover desk mats, everyone is going to switch over to the guy or gal who covers desk mats. Man, maybe I'm sleeping on desk mats. Steal the market. Yeah, they actually said steal the market. They said they'd steal the market. They referenced the market. I don't know if it was steal the market or take the market or something, but it involved the market. The market moving from myself to someone else, which I mean that's already true. Like everyone these days does their own version of the news shows, which is pretty good actually. I'm pretty happy about that. I like to think This Week in Keyboard started a trend that would eventually spiral out of control and lead to shitty interest checks. I'm happy I have a little footrest on this table underneath. Actually, I remember earlier I said, oh, I have all these desoldering. I have literally 3 builds right under me that I still need to do. Three. Hello, everyone. Today on stream, I have some styrofoam. What are we going to do with styrofoam? We're going to throw it away, but the exciting part isn't the styrofoam. The exciting part is me trying to find a knife so I can open up the styrofoam. Because for some reason, I just realized my toolkit doesn't have a knife, which is pretty crucial to opening styrofoam. So let's open up some styrofoam together. Bam, right? Styrofoam opening 101. You just do it. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna open up the styrofoam. There's still a little bit of tape, but you know what? Tape ain't stronger than me. No one's stronger than me. Bam, open it. What we got? We got some stabs. Some actual GMK stabs. You see that? You see that? What else we got here? Okay. Oh, we got a plate. We got a plate. A 268 plate from Zondat. Nice thick 5mm polycarb. You know what build's going to be happening pretty soon. And the real star of the show today is... There's more. There's more tape I still need to cut dramatically. Oh, this one I can't do the other way. Don't cut toward me. That's bad. So I have to cut. Oh, I can do it. I promise this doesn't always happen. This is the first time, I swear. There we go. Just a little anxiety. So obviously to build this 268 plate up, we're going to need a 280 numpad. With a 5mm polycarb plate for it and a little cute numpad PCB. If I'm doing a build, I'm going to be standing for hours at a time. Exactly. Actually, I do have a stool I showed off earlier that I can sit on and it'll give me perfect, like, normal sitting height. So I think it's going to be okay. I should probably wrap this up so I can do that. No, I won't do that again when I actually do the build. But I have to do a build for this at some point. So let's wrap it up. Well, you should wrap it up, especially if, you know, you're nervous, you got anxiety, you know, you don't want to... Oops. So it's good to keep things wrapped. It's very protective when you wrap things up. So, you know, you don't want to get things dirty. Wonder when your 220S will come. Sometime between now and the heat death of the universe. JK, it's probably actually not too far away from what I know. I'm not too worried about my 280S. My 280S. I know I'm in the last batch, so I've been fine and happy waiting. The more you know, exactly. I think that's basically it. Any random comments, suggestions, criticisms of the setup? What a dangerous knife this is. It's so fun. This mechanism is also really bad. Thanks. I am also excited to see what comes out of this new setup. I think the video quality is actually surprising me. I thought it'd be a little bit. I thought it'd be worse, considering the fact it was wireless, and it was like $200. Do I have when will the Xeno review come? Maybe you'll see the Xeno review on this setup. Maybe. The Xeno review has actually had progress. My biggest... No, I'll bring it up when I actually do the review, because it's a part of the intro at this point. Part of the intro for the Xeno review is going to be finding out how to do the intro for the Xeno review. It's extremely meta, and it'll happen at some point. Might need one spinning that knife. That's okay. I can spin more dangerous knives, I think. Do I have any pre-illegal knives in California left? I don't think so. I mean, not pretty. I mean, totally acceptable, normal to own knives that people should have the right, because knives technically count as a form of arms, and the Second Amendment allows me to bear them, right? Right? In theory, that's how things work, right? Yeah, I don't know where my other one is. I don't. Not yet. I think, I don't know, is this kind of semi-ruffledness of the backdrop okay for character, or should I just like completely steam it and completely like straighten it? I don't know. I don't think it matters. True. Big true. Big true. Do you have anything else I need to fix over here? No, I think I'll be fine. That'll be fine. Yeah, unless anyone has any other suggestions or random comments. Thanks everyone for helping out. Help me set everything up for the stream and for my general setup. I'm gonna have actually one thing I don't think I can fix it. The shadow of the bar. That's just, I think that's gonna be an inevitability, right? I think chat's an okay size. Little notifications when someone subscribes pops up right here. I don't think I need any more complications on stream, right? We just need this and the chats. Nope. Chat. So I think we're good. Thanks everyone so much for coming over and helping me test out this new setup, because we got 1, we got 2, we got 3, back to 1. And it makes me happy. Okay, anything else I need to see on this stuff? Yeah, I think we are Gucci gang. Y'all have been absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for watching. Man of Interest, test stream, new setup. How zoomy can the top down get? Pretty zoomy. Let's see, it's top. Let's get Gator on, right? This is zoom out. I actually have it slightly zoomed in all the time because you don't need to see my feet. Yeah, like this close. So this lens is a micro four thirds 12 to 60, which is a full frame equivalent of 24 to 120 for context. Well, yeah, dramatic zooms. Thank you everyone once again so much for watching. I'm Man of Interest. You all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and nights. Enjoy yourself. And how do I turn off the stream remotely? Can I turn off the stream remotely? I can't turn off the stream remotely. It's gonna be so funny if every single stream I'm like, bye everyone, and I just have to like awkwardly walk off and everyone still hears me walking off. Hold on, no. I can turn this off remotely. I'm confident I can turn off remotely. Where's the setting to turn this off remotely? Is that the setting to turn it off remotely? Oh my god. Holy shit, that's a pain in the ass. So I hit the end stream. Okay. Hold on. Real quick. I hit the end stream button, and on my computer, there's a prompt that just popped up that says, do you want to end stream? So I still have to walk over there to hit yes on that prompt. I'm sure there's a setting to disable that. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you guys on This Week in Keyboards coming up later this week, as well as a build stream.